Hello. Hello. Hoping that audio's alright. Hello. Hello. Hoping that audio's alright. Sounds alright. That's all that matters. I don't know where to put the setup. Don't know where to put the stream. If anyone's there, let me know how the audio is. What's this button do? Oh, look at that. That's fancy. How we doing? Cheers, Will. That'll be alright, mate. Just done a day shift. I'm on float, so treating myself to a beer, doing some admin. Living the dream, some would say. Brought a mate, my missus are with us. I'm probably only going to be on the. She's gone out for a meal tonight with some friends, so I'm probably only going to be on the stream until she gets back. I actually need to spend some time with her because we're on air. I've got no weekends off at the moment, so yeah, I need to spend every minute I can with her really. But just doing some admin. So my laptop hard drive, basically, I've got 2 terabytes on there. And I think just over a gig, terabyte, 1 point something terabyte was filled with brewing footage because I'm one of these people. I don't want to delete any of the footage in case we ever have to come back to it or make reference of it in another video. So on Amazon Prime Day, I bought a 8 terabyte hard drive. So I need to do some tidying up on the files because I never really expected it to become what it's come. So I need to be a bit more organized when it comes to the video files. So getting all those transferred across in a neat manner. Currently in the process of transferring 380 gig, and it's going to take 3 hours to do. So that's not even a lot of it. Because you're recording in 4K, the files are so big. So yeah, just doing a bit of admin, drinking Dark Rock Sea Breeze. somehow I've still got some of this left, but I haven't really been drinking much recently. Life's been a bit busy, so I thought I'd have a little unwind, and while I'm doing it, get on and have a chat with everyone. That works all right for you, mate. Has everyone had a good weekend? Been all right, hasn't it? Weather. When was it? When was my first day shift? Saturday. Sunday today, isn't it? Yeah, Friday night. Oh man, that heat was something else. That was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. Let's have a look at the old Shopify store. See where we're up to. Yeah, good cheers, mate. No exciting beers to report. None at all, Will. Have you not tried any recently? I don't know when we last caught up. I had one the other day. It was pretty good, but I can't remember the name from it. It was a Morrison special, but I was pleased with it for the money. Let me check on a parcel, see where about in the world it is. It's on its way. Fenton's been a good lad over the weekend, dispatching orders. So if any of you are watching that have ordered, they got dropped off yesterday, so they should be picked up first thing tomorrow. And hopefully, as long as we can rely on the delivery experts, they get there on Tuesday. We will. As we've said, we've made everything on the website free shipping. Just makes it so much easier to deal with from our side of things. Taddy Lager. Is that a Tadcaster? Who's that brewed by? Is it a Tadcaster brewery? Have a look. Taddy Lager. Ah, Sam Smith's. Still not been to a Sam Smith's. Samuel Smith's. What do you want to call it? Yeah, 4.5%. Apparently, Taddy was Samuel Smith Brewery's first registered trademark. No, mate. We need. The only way I think we'd be able to do it is obviously if you had the starting gravity and then what it goes down to, and without the starting gravity and the end gravity, unless there's some tool out there I'm not aware of. I'm sure there is. We won't be able to verify it. I do find that with lager though, Will. I find it to be. I feel like lager hits me more than any other drink, really. I don't know if it's just the gassiness of it but I tend to feel a lot more drunk when I'm drinking lager than when I'm drinking other drinks. Still need to meet up, mate. We need to get down. Have to let me know when you're what Wednesday you can do. I know work's busy for both of us at the moment. It's not the best time of year, but we'll have to try so we can go to a Samuel Smith's. We've been saying that since like 2018. We've never ended up actually going, have we? Just life. I might be interesting to try then. Nice, Will, if we could both get day off work and the day after, like a weekend or something, and just, you know, like late summer evening, get out somewhere. Even if we have to get an hotel booked in Leeds or somewhere. No fuss, mate. Just be good to catch up. Really good to catch up. Is anyone else in the chat? How are we all doing? I say I'm doing admin. I'm not. I'm just waiting for this to transfer. So for those of you who just joined, just having a pint of Dark Rock Sea Breeze. So I have no idea I've still got any left. I only had 10 litres and it seems to have lasted for ages, but it's got way better with age. It's crystal clear now. It's been sat. Obviously there's some chiles on there because it's come out of the fridge. It's quite humid, but it's turned out really well. I'm sure Fenton will agree with me. This keg was kicked a long time though. Didn't take him long to drink it. Fenton's done a live stream today. Not a live stream, a brew day. Got a live stream on the brain, I'm tired. That seemed to go really well. Mrs. has just texted me. So over the last 7 days, we've had 200 hits on the website. I'm pretty pleased with that for a small thing that does no advertisement or anything. Seems to be getting more and more popular, which is what we want. I finally managed to sort out Google. That was a really big issue. I don't know if it was from our side or Google just being Google about things, but trying to get the products on Google products took me forever. Back and forward, back and forward. But hopefully, if I type something in now, it should come up because it says they're all approved. It does. It's there. Boom. That is a win. I'm well chuffed with that. That has took a lot of hard work. That has unnecessary hard work. I need to get that sent to Fenton. That'll make him happy. Let me get that sent to him. It's little things in life, eh? Where is he? I'm well chuffed with that. Fenton, if you're in the stream, check your WhatsApp. Sorry if the keyboard noises are annoying. It's all there. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So chuffed with that. Where am I looking? Absolutely well chuffed. Such a good pint, that. So good. Go on, mate. Let me know. It's lager yeast in it, the 3470. Yeah. I'm not the best with technical stuff. It's Fenton's area of expertise, but I do have some knowledge, so hit me with it. I'll either embarrass myself or give you a decent answer. That's where USB. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I'm so happy with that Google stuff. I'm so happy that's working now. Has been a lot of unnecessary hard work. Really has been. Can keep it down to recommended temp this week. Finally got warm, didn't it? Anyway, reckon 21 degrees firm still okay. In your experience, currently on day 6, looks done, leave it alone. You might have got some off flavours, mate, with it fermenting hot. I know 3470 is like more traditional lager yeast, isn't it? So it needs to be. Let me load it up, see what temp it needs to be at. It's not a yeast we've used for a while. We just tend to use Nova lager yeast now when it comes to. Yeah, it's 12 to 18, and you were up at 21. So you're not massively over, but I'd probably expect some off flavours. What I'd do is, mate, is I'd get it down to a cold temperature and literally just let it lager. Some of those off flavours might depreciate out of the beer. But I think lagering's probably going to be your best tactic now, actually lagering it and keeping it cool. Alternatively, going forward, I mean, we've just done a lager with Nova lager yeast. Yes, it's a bit more expensive, but it's a bit more temperature tolerant, and it's turned out really well. And it's not even been conditioning for that long. I think it's been conditioning for probably just over a month. So we're really pleased with it. Say Fenton's area of expertise when it comes to yeast and stuff, it just absorbs information like no tomorrow when it comes. But I'd probably guess being a little hot, you'd have got some sort of hot flavours. But I certainly wouldn't chuck it, mate. I'd keep it for a little while and see how it turns out. But definitely recommend Nova Lager going forward. And Mangrove Jacks have actually just released a new lager yeast. Give me 2 seconds. They do Bavarian lager yeast, and then there's Bohemian California, and I'm sure they've just released a new one. Versa Lager. We actually picked up some packets the other day. And that's suitable for all styles of lager, either cold, fermented, either cold or warm. So I'm guessing it's sort of like maybe the same strain as Nova Lager, but we are going to be doing a brew of it to test it out. Hope that helps, mate. Here he is. His ears were burning. Yeah, Fen, that's what I said. Probably get some off flavours and then, but I'd just leave it to ride itself out, but try and keep it as cool as you can. Yeah, mate. That's exactly what I do. I just see how you get on with it. That's exactly what I do. Really excited to try this Mangrove Jacks Versa though. Fenton literally went down home brew shop yesterday and picked some up, so we're looking forward to trying that out. Says available in UK and EU, coming soon to Australia and New Zealand. So I don't know if it's out in the States as well. But yeah, really looking forward to trying that, considering we've just done one with Nova Lager. So we'll probably do the same recipe and weigh it up and see how it turns out. Evening, Guy. How you doing, mate? Meant to be doing admin. I'm transferring video files onto an external hard drive because we've got over a terabyte's worth. Double batch lager brew day incoming. I'm gonna have to try squeeze that in somewhere, then. Yeah, Guy, I'm all right, mate. Just busy with work. I'm on a bit of a tough run at the moment. So finished days 7 o'clock tonight, and then I'm on nights tomorrow night. So Mrs. is out tonight, so just doing a bit of admin, trying to keep myself awake so I can lie in tomorrow. Yeah, guys, I think that's actually over that, mate. I've deleted some of the files now because I've transferred them across, but currently in the process of transferring 300 gig, and it's going to take 3 hours. So Fenton's actually recorded a video today, and he couldn't use the camera that we normally film on because I completely run out of space. Obviously, I knew this hard drive was coming, but laptop's got 2 terabytes in. Obviously, it's got a few games on it and all the software and all the footage, and then the 128 gig card was full as well. So we actually just physically couldn't record, and I won't bin any of the original footage just in case we ever need to like make funny clips back to it or anything in the future. Like say if we do another brew, same brew with different yeast, or we're comparing. I just don't like deleting it. I'd rather have it there so I can obviously come back to it in the future if needed. So bought an 8 terabyte drive. I'm just transferring everything across. Sadly, it's not SSD because that would have cost me an arm and a leg. It's just a old school hard drive, but so it's taking a little while. Thought I'd show my face. Say bit of a run at the moment, so me and Fen ain't really got much time planned in together over the next few weeks. %100% oats. Get down Morrison's, mate. Get some. We'll get some of them 94p a bag Morrison's rolled oats. I've heard it's a bit like Nova Lager, so hope for the best. I'm sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 3470. I'm sure it's more like a. Yes, it's tolerant to temperatures, but I don't really know. I'm sure it's more traditional, the way that you got to lager it. Sure, it'll be fine though, mate. Let it ride out. Can add that one to the list, guy. We've got a list of about 50 beers at the moment that we're planning on doing videos on, so we need to sit down together at some point. We keep saying we're doing it, but every time we meet, we end up recording a video or doing some stuff for the website or coming up with recipes for the website. Can you imagine Brewzilla with that? Oh my god. Brewkeg Tap would be sending me out a new pump because it'd have failed. Nice guy. Beautiful. So Fenton's doing Citra Blonde on Wednesday, brewing that. What have you done today, Fen? Hurricane. Can't even keep track of where we're up to, honestly. Yeah, I think we've done Hurricane today, and then that was done on Malt Miller. We've got a new Helix coil for the Malt Miller, and we're really, really pleased with it. Bazooka keeps blocking up, so we got a Helix coil, Kegland one off AliExpress. There seems to be really good feedback from Fenton on the 2 brews that it's done with it. Hurricane is in the fermenter as of now. Done a golden ale for a party next month and Citra Blonde Wednesday. It's all over it. It's keeping the channel alive. Helix coil. It's like, how long would you say it is? Fen unravelled about a meter. Imagine like a really tight coiled spring, and it's probably about a meter long, and it just goes in the bottom of the malt miller and acts almost like a false bottom. So when you open the tap, it like sucks through the Helix coil, but because there's so many little small gaps, it tends to stop the protein and the hops coming through and just the liquid. It's a really simple design, but seems to be working really well because we're having nothing but problems with the bazooka, especially when doing high protein and high hop brews. It was blocking, so ordered that off AliExpress. I think it was about 20 quid delivered from Kegland. Yeah, mate, pretty common. Don't see many people using them on videos. I say we just thought we'd try it. I was on Kegland store on AliExpress and saw it, and thought might as well give that a try. And feedback so far is pretty good. Phones popping off with breaking news because Biden's obviously thrown in the towel. Fenno, MC Fenno. MC Fenno. If you know, you know. See, I could do a Devo accent. I like Fen. I ain't got the Yorkshire twang in me already. Yeah, mate, seems to have done a good job. Really pleased with it for 20 quid. I'm not even going to attempt. Is it dead? Let's see, I can't do it. I ain't got the twang. Is it dead? Do you think it's dead? Seabreeze, mate. I need to kick the keg. So I need to get it drunk. I don't know how it's still there. Sadly, it's not one of our beers as much as I'd love it to be. In me fridge at the moment, I'm hoping about another 2 pints of Seabreeze, and then I've got the Bulldog cider, which I'm so impressed with. If you haven't seen the video, it's it's on roster. I was just looking at my roster on YouTube. Cradling the keg, mate. I know. I'll be spooning it in bed, mate. I've had it that long. It's charging it rent. It's been in keg that long. Good beer though. Very good. Saying it's definitely cleaned up. It's been sat in my fridge that long. It's crystal now. Absolute crystal. Right, I'm gonna go fill up. 2 secs. And I'm back. It's a really good looking pint. DMC Brewery is probably mine and Fenn's, well, one of them in Leeds. Do the best alcoholic ginger beers we've ever tried. Brewed in Leeds. It's really is some incredible stuff. So, and they've got a website. Get on there and try them out if you like your ginger beer. I would highly recommend. We have had many drunken night in DMC, including New Year's Eve. That wasn't too pretty. We were at one point licking up spilt 10% beer off the ping pong, the what they call it, not ping pong table, beer pong table, because it had spilt. Crazy to think, Fen, that was over 7 months ago. It seems like yesterday. But yeah, if you're ever in Leeds, 100% check out DMC. They've got a tiny little tap house slash brewery. It's basically under like a train bridge, you know, the arches. They've put like a front on it, and it's like they've got loads of different warehouse office spaces, and they're in there. And half of the half of it is the brewery, real simple brewery setup. Um, got some modern stuff in there, like, and then other half of it is the tap house, but they're quite alternate. Play some good music in there. Jez, the owner's an absolute legend, so really, really good. I think his backstory is, I think he was like a Michelin star chef, and he gave up and had been home brewing ginger beer, and him and his missus set up this brewery, and it's a really, really cool place, cool vibe, cracking beers. So check them out. Would highly recommend if you're in the market for some ginger beer. Fenton will hopefully agree. Let's show us beer again. It's gone really nice. It's cleared out really good. So sounded up, please. You'll be alright in Leeds, mate. They're all tending to riots. There's none about. Oh, did I say that out loud? Need to get these recipes on the website, Fen. Need to get a day together to sort it out. I know, mate. Yeah, it will be actually. I didn't even think about that. Be right back. Off to an appointment. Is it a pre-booked appointment, Fen? That's it, mate. Good idea, that, mate. Towards your food bill. Donation. Yeah, we just drink it, mate. Or, to be fair, we got a fair amount of people that just want to come and drink it. Like, we get a few sessions together. Um, I think all Fenton's neighbours are pretty hooked on it. He's the man on the street. He's got a lovely little courtyard. I live just sitting outside his house, and I think a fair few of them go around to sample some. But because we do half batches, we only end up with 10 litres each, so it's pretty easy to like smash. I'll say it's pretty easy when you're not drinking that much at the moment, like me. It's a bit harder to smash through them quicker. That's it, mate. Yeah. What was it with his t-shirts on it? It was like you can buy a potato for like £24, and you can have a t-shirt free with it. Absolute class in it. Clarkson's Farm. What an absolute gem of a TV show. That'll be a cool video. I might suggest that to Fenton when we're down in Midlands. Take a trip down to his new pub that he's brought. So it's a bit closer than Leeds, so kill Well, we've got about 25 stones to kill in one when we go down there, so we might have to add that on the list. Yeah, mate, it's class. So when they release this new series, I started from episode 1 again and watched them all back and smashed them in a few days. And yeah, yeah, I really want to try his lager. I'm pretty sure on the one of the episodes it says he used Mandarin and Bavaria. So judging on the brew that we've just done with Mandarin, obviously we probably use a lot more hops than he would in a lager. I'd be quite interested. Excuse me. See what that tastes like. I've not actually tried it. But yeah, that'd be really cool to do. Suggest that one to him. I don't think he's in the chat. He's got an appointment. I just can't understand how the bloke gets so much stick. Like everyone, like it was in the Daily Mail, so says a lot. But they were saying him buying that pub's unfair to landlords that own other pubs because he can just come in and make a pub and make it work. But there's that. He has got his fame side of things, but you can see in the show like running the farm is hard, isn't it? So they need to try and make money on it, and if they can do that, then fair enough. Obviously, they're no doubt making a load on it now. Can't even remember who brews it. Is it like the Cotswold Brewery or something? But obviously, if he can sell his grain and get like a cut off it, exactly, mate. And look at all the red tape he has to jump through. You see it on the show, don't you? The amount of red tape he has to jump through, and all he's doing, yes, it might be a nuisance with the traffic, yes, it might be that, but like how many people are coming to the area? They're probably not just spending in his shop, they're probably going into the centre and like spending in all the little local shops around there. Don't know if you've ever been to the Cotswolds, but being not too far from me, it was great for day trips out, and they're all little lovely villages with all like little independent shops. Places rely on tourism, but it's just typical, isn't it? It's just so much red tape in this country to even do anything. No other farmers after. It's just a vendetta. Stay in an hotel. Exactly, mate. Yeah, exactly. Sweden. It's Hawkstone Brewery. I'm sure it was. Sure it was Cotswold Brewing Company before, and obviously Jeremy's invested in it and brewing Hawkstone. But like how many people is that employing? We've seen on the news all the time. We see it every day. Breweries struggling. Breweries been brought out by Heineken. Breweries closing down. This pub's closing down. This micro pub's turning down. This bloke's got a load of barley on his field and he's going, right, let's brew beer with it. Now, as I say, don't hold me to this, but I'm sure it was the Cotswold Brewing Company beforehand. They're now called Hawkstone, so I'm guessing he's invested in it. But look, that's employing how many people? It's not also employing them, it's then giving the jobs to the HGV drivers that have to transport it, giving the jobs to the people in the pubs that are selling it and the beer's popular. It's just like swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Yeah, so it was Cotswold Brewing Company, and then Jeremy Clarkson's the director of it. So I'm guessing it's now changed to the Hawkstone Brewing Company. One sec, Mrs. is just calling me. That's a good phone call. I'm on my way back Do you want anything from McDonald's? Yes, I'll have 20 chicken nuggets because I ain't had any dinner. If any of us would buy a brewery because we love beer, no one would turn a blind eye and would celebrate it. It's just because of who it is. Exactly, mate. It's just stick. The bloke's just getting stick in it. I mean, just looking on Company's House now, Cotswold Brewing Company. That they were formed in 2004. So they've probably had the good years. They've had the bad years. But when did 2022? All right, Rick, how you doing, mate? I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, by the way. I'm just rattling. I was doing admin. So they were formed in 2004. So there's the potential they've probably had a rough few years. Obviously, he started creating Hawkstone. He's bought into the company by the looks of it in 2022 when he's become a director. He's just secured that brewery for God knows how many years going forward. Can't knock the bloke, if you ask me. He's creating jobs, providing a future for the farm and for the beer. Right, that's me rant about Clarkson. But I'll speak to Fenton. That might be actually a pretty good idea. Get down there and have a beer in his pub. But look at that, we're probably going to end up getting a hotel room. So once again, that's putting money into the local area, isn't it? You had a good weekend, Rick? Working or off? Just sorting out some video files, but it's taking a lot longer. The transfer time's a lot longer than I was expected. So just thought I'd jump on a live. So I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, but just thought I'd have a chat with everyone, show my face. Been doing a lot of admin stuff in the background recently, so said work's pretty busy. So I've just been doing in my free time a bit of work in the background. But Fen's been keeping the group alive and sorting out the website. My brew space tour. Yeah, man, that'd be really cool. Show us your brew space. I think what we're going to do as well. I think it was Rick actually that gave us the idea before. We were going to do it tonight, but Fenton's had a really, really busy day. And we want to do a Google Meets and just get everyone in. So the idea was like, I'll come on here tonight with Fenton. I literally posed it last minute and he said no, he's had too busy day, which is fair enough. But like, go on a Google Meet, just get everyone, me and Fen in, and then if anyone wants to join, I can just ping them the link, and then we can all just go on and have a chat and a beer, and just stream it. Because this is the biggest thing for us. Like, yes, we love the brewing, yes, we love the YouTube, but we never expected it to become this big. But the fact that like Teddy, Rick, we're like talking to you every day in the group. It's more like a community than it is anything for us. Like the Hop Edition after party. That's exactly what I think Rick suggested last time. How you doing, Paul? All right. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Be really good to do something like that. And as I say, I can't take credit for it because I'm sure Rick suggested it a few streams ago, but. They've just started selling Hawkstone beer in my little village and recording a video on it. Having a great weekend. Just started my 2-week holiday. Bring one of your kids tomorrow, but which to do? I haven't seen your video, mate. I need to. I don't know if I'm so far behind just because work's so busy, and every spare minute I'm getting tends to be doing admin or doing the website. As I'm sure we've said before, Fen is very much the recipes, the brews, like all the technical side when it comes to brewing, and then I'm just everything else, like setting up the Facebook, doing the website. The website takes up a massive amount because we're very impulsive. Me and Fenton, we just have one of these, like, we literally come up with about 5 different plans every day. We're like, we can't stop. Our minds can't stop. So Nelson or Golden Ale. Hmm. I'd go with the Nelson. I think Nelson's such a good op at the moment. Teddy's on the golden ale. I'm really pleased with the quality of kits. I'm not like blowing own trumpets or stuff, but Fen deserves so much for because he's the one that, as I said, I help contribute to some recipes. I'll say, oh, why don't we brew this? Why don't we brew that? But Fen literally sits at home and like he like just reads stuff and he just absorbs information. He even signed up to the library to go and get some homebrew books, and he's literally sat reading them at home, just absorbing all this information. Like he absorbs information like it's gone out of fashion. Is yours a Little Willies, Teddy? The OG, the first kit. Rick, I can't wait for you to do them, mate. Can't wait for him to do them. Really, really looking forward to seeing what you think. Yeah, I'd say Little Willie's up there. Obviously, it's our most purchased beer on the website, the Golden Ale. So it's up to you, Rick. Whatever you fancy, mate. But I've tried both of them, and they're both sound, absolutely sound. Yeah, really pleased with how both of them have gone. I say shout out to Fen because he's the one that puts in all the work in the background on the recipes and comes up with everything. I'll just do everything else. His knowledge is insane. I could literally say something to him and he said, well, I read in this book or I've seen on this website, and he can just like, it's got like photographic memory. Gonna be, so currently in the process of buying a house. Hopefully that will be completed in the next month. And we're going to get, when I get in, it's got an awesome garage space. So we're gonna like half the garage off. So I'm gonna have the front half of it as like a brewing area. I'm gonna get some like proper flooring put down. I'm gonna get sink, drain, everything in, and then the back half we're gonna turn into like a pub slash um, live stream area. So we're gonna build like a bar. I'm gonna put like some nice like studio-ish lights in, and we're hopefully gonna start doing more live streams and maybe even like a little podcast. We're going to call it Behind the Bar. So I'm looking forward to doing that. That's on my mind. We've been coming up with the plans of that and what equipment we're going to need and stuff. That's what I mean. Like our brain's just constantly going, even though I ain't even got the house yet. But I know, Rick. I did watch it. That's just like that's why we come together so well because even though he's been brewing a lot shorter, I mean, I started brewing in 2019. I think he started brewing like 2022 or something. He's just his knowledge is insane. He just completely skipped extract kits and just went straight to all grain. Just thought, screw it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm going where I like all. I extract kit for years until last year. So he's just so good. The messaging Fenty yesterday. I'm sorting out some samples for you regarding labels and stickers. Cheers, Paul. I did mean to message you last night, babe, but I had an absolute hellish day at work. Got back and I was pretty much straight to sleep. And then I got up this morning, I finished work, and then I've come home from work and I've jumped on here. So I do need to catch up with the chat. Um, Most of the time, Fenton's the one that's managed, like replying. Once again, puts in a hell of a lot of work when it comes to that side of it. Yeah, Teddy. I mean, it's a great way. Like if it's a hobby you're gonna get into, then just go straight into doing it properly. Like I grew up in Wolverhampton. James from Dark Rock, who's behind Dark Rock, very good friend, family friend. So I think after a night of being with him, he said, "Why don't you just try give home brewing a try?" And then started brewing, and then all through COVID, we were just chatting about brewing, and it was mainly extract kits. So I was just chucking ops in here, there, and everywhere. Cheers, Rick. It means a lot, mate. Like, genuinely, it's. I was talking to Fenton the other day. Like, the YouTube, I think we're at 670. It's been a bit stagnant at the moment, like when it comes to subs and views. But it's the summer. We expected it. See, everyone's out busy. I myself am not really watching any brewing videos because I'm just so busy. But the community is like the main thing. Like, obviously, we'd love for it to grow, but if it didn't, we're just so happy with the community that we've got now. The fact that we can be personal with everyone, like chat to you, chat to Paul, chat, talk to Paul like a lot, and then talk to Peter a lot, talk to Guy a lot. It's just class. It's to have that community. That's what that means more to us than it genuinely does the brewing and the selling of the kits. Like, the website is fantastic as long as it supports the channel and keeps the channel going. Then we're happy with that, mate. It's just works for us. That's it, Teddy. See, I had that really difficult decision. Everyone was telling me to go Grainfather. Everyone was telling me to go Brewzilla. And at the time, I recently lost my job. I just moved up to Leeds. See, I had the expense of all that. So I went for the Brewzilla as it was a cheaper unit, and I've been really impressed with it. But some part of me just wishes I'd have tried the Grainfather. Do a Kegerator Keezer build or Brew Space build, and you'll get a ton of subs and views. Yeah. So we did attempt a Keezer build. Safe to say it didn't go very well. So we never uploaded the video. We had issues. I think we ended up down Screwfix, got Screwfix 2 minutes after it closed, and we ended up down Home Base in the middle of Bradford because they were the only ones that had some parts in stock that we needed. So we ended up just sacking that bit off. It was one of those, we got a few hours to get together, so the video came last. But definitely when we do the brew space and the garage build, we'll be recording that. Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to try do a few more extract kits as well. Obviously, all grain's a massive market, but extract kits is also a massive market. And I know when I was doing extract kits, I used to love watching people do extract kits, even though it's a pretty simple process. I still used to watch them as much as I then got into all grain. So we're looking at doing a few of those. We can't forget the all grain brewers of the world. You'll have seen we did the Munton's Hazy. We've just done the Bulldog cider. There's a Bulldog beer. I forget what it's called. I want to try that as well. So as much as all grain brewing, extract brewing doesn't appeal to a massive audience, it does to another. So we want to try and keep those people involved as well, and potentially get them watching all grain videos and then getting onto all grain as well. Yes, Fenton brought Simply Ginger Beer. Just need some brewing sugar to go with it. I'm sure I've got some, and then we'll be doing that as well. As mentioned, DMC Brewery, massive fan of their ginger beer. We've had a lot of it, so we thought we'd give it a try. Mate, it's really, really good, that guy. I think that's what I paid for my Brewzilla, and then I've added accessories onto it. Right, one sec, Mrs. here. I'm just going to get my nuggets. That's it, guy. Got the old chicken nuggets. Mrs. has made my night in more ways than she could ever imagine. And yeah. Not eating. So when she called me and said I'm going to McDonald's, that's it. Fen just sold me malt in a kettle. Stole me malt miller kettle. Yeah, you can't see the chat, so you're out the loop. Eat your McFlurry. Some of the most watched videos are kits. In fact, the most watched is probably my daughter at 5 doing a kit. Yeah, mate, that's what I mean. There's a mass. There's probably more extract brewers out there than all grain, so I think it's silly of us to neglect extract brewers. Sorry, you're gonna have to watch me eat chicken nuggets. I can't remember what this bulldog kit's called. I nearly just sent my pipe flying. Bulldog extract kit. This is it. I really want to try this. I saw someone put it in a group the other day and I was like, I've got to give this a try. Bulldog, Evil Dog, double IPA. Evil Dog American Double IPA has been created around a powerful dose of American Simcoe and Summit hop varieties and a fine selection of malts, which in combination with our special craft beer yeast will produce a true craft beer with potent bitterness and bursting aromas of pine and grapefruit. A massive dose of American hop pellets comes in teabag technology, of course, for maximum convenience, home brewing of beer made easy. So that's what I really want to try. Yeah, you're right, Rick. We get scared when we say some of the stuff we say on our videos. We're like scared to swear sometimes. We try and keep it on the download, but sometimes it just slips out. So I have to end up beeping it out. But it's like we did that live stream when we went to the beer festival. And next thing you know, I woke up the following morning and my phone was pinging off with emails. It's like YouTube have copyrighted this song, copyright infringement for this song, copyright infringement for this song. As you can imagine, we were walking around for a few hours live streaming with music playing in the background. So I was like, we had to delete the video in the end. Yeah, Rick, it is. I've never heard of it before. It's not too high. It's 7.1%. But I think that'd be a good brew to do. I say if it's anything like their cider yeast, I'm excited for that. So it's a bit high for me and Fenton, but we do like the odd high beer. It's like we went to that, talking about that festival. We went to that cask festival. It was all what they call it, meant to be cask. Can't say we had a fantastic beer while we were there. And I think the beer that won the show for us was a 12.1% Russian Imperial Stout from is it Wylam Brewery in Newcastle. And we literally just sat there drinking it, used all our beer tokens that we had left on it, and I'm absolutely rat-arsed. Fenton got pie and chips, paid about 15 quid for it because it was at a festival. Mushy peas, drops it all over the taxi driver's chair in the way out, leaks all out the box, all over, and he had to take his top off and wipe it off the floor. I think I then slept for about solid 8 hours. Bulldog do a strawberry pale ale as well. Has anyone done that? Straight in the washing basket, Fenton. Hide the evidence from the missus. Bottom of the washing basket. Not right at the bottom though, because then when they grab it all out, they see it's, mid tier of the washing basket. Really pleased with that Bulldog cider though. Best cider kit I've ever done. And I've done every mango jack's one going. And I've left them ages, like months. Oh, Teddy, just try one, mate. Get one out now while we're on stream. Let us know how it is. Stick a photo in the group so we can see you're not lying. I've got second wind. I was absolutely knackered when I come on here earlier. Yeah, Rick, we'll get it sorted. Absolutely get it sorted. We shall live stream it as well, so everyone that can't join can still join in on the chat. Big shout out to the Hop Edition lads. Class as well. That's true, Rick. And that's pretty much me for the rest of this month. I have to make sure Fenton's off as well. He had prior arrangements to attend to this evening. Mackey's chicken nuggets are just god tier, aren't they? Like, if you could rely on one thing to be so consistent in this world, it'd be a McDonald's chicken nugget with ketchup. I have absolutely no doubt about it. Then we need to sort out if we're going down to this festival in Hackney. What is it, Love Beer Festival? I'm not, Teddy. Can you imagine if McDonald's changed the recipe after being so iconic for years? Appreciate that, Rick. Means a lot, mate. We're trying, but we're learning as we're going. I have no doubt we're going to make some mistakes on this path, as every new venture does. But we'll get there, mate. We're just so grateful for the community. The community is a thing for us. Like, we're absolutely buzzing. We're getting to the stage now where like such a good flow of traffic in and off the website, off the group, off the Facebook messages, off the Instagram. It's just mad. I literally say I started this channel in my bedroom during COVID because I was bored and about to be jobless. I did one video and then life just got busy and then started last year. You've all heard the story before. And it's just gone crazy. Obviously, Fenton come on board, met him for the Leeds own brew group. See, I was new to Leeds, so I hadn't really got any like brewing friends up here, so it's just everything's just sort of fell into place. Yeah, canning machine, mate. Canning machine, definitely. That's coming at some point. That'd be funny, actually. A tankard brewing camping weekend. But all just fill our boots full of booze that we've brewed and get absolutely rat-arsed on a campsite somewhere. I agree, Rick. I agree, Guy. Sorry. Rick smashing it, mate. Even before I started like doing videos again last year, Rick was someone that I used to tune into all the time, along with all the others. Say, mate, I really like Apartment Brewery. I love how his videos he goes in depth. Um, Trent as well, the old Bruce show. He's a subscriber of the channel. Dips in and out of the live streams every now and then. He's dipped in and out once, but I'm still gonna have that claim to fame. His videos are class. Of course you do, Guy. What you need to do is we'll get down for a tankard brewing camping weekend. Have you got a little, I don't know, working man's club on there or something? Can you say that now? Working person's club. And you can get the decks in there. Let's have like a drum and bass dubstep night. We'll rinse the bar. Just no badder Dan. That's banned. That's it, Guy. Yeah. Yeah. Teddy, I'm being deadly serious. Bandadan, literally. I was at a metal festival out in Czech Republic, and in one of the after parties, I heard that song twice. I was like, you cannot be serious. I get it's a good song. It's probably good the first few times you hear it, but yeah, same mate. Drum and bass, dubstep, bassline, 4/4. I was there for it back in the day, and then I fell back into my emo phase. All right, Peter, how you doing, mate? I did see Pendulum at that festival out in Czech Republic. I mean, Pendulum are iconic. They were that nice mix of rock and drum and bass. Obviously, like their first album, Hold Your Colour. It's insane, like the jungle vibes on that class. I've got a drum and bass, old school drum and bass shop Spotify playlist. Let me find it. Yeah, mate. I mean, iconic. Corn, Slipknot. I think you appreciate all types of music. Have you ever seen Skin Dread? I've seen Skin Dread, mate, so many times I couldn't even count. I feel like they just play every festival. I saw them 3 years on the bounce at Download. Saw them. They're touring Leeds last year. Yeah, absolutely class. I grew up on Pendulum, say, mate. They were like my all-time favourite band from when I was a kid. Yeah, another band, Pendulum. Seen them countless times. I've slowed down a little bit, but I do go to so many gigs. Excuse me. I need to try and find this playlist. That's wicked. That's wicked, guy. Yeah, I really got into Chase when the No More Idols album came out. That was a game changer album. That saw them on that tour. With a few dates when Temper T and Delilah, I think it was, supported them. Probably about 2011. Mate, Benji Webb's an absolute legend, though, isn't he? I could just see him on Facebook all the time, posting in all the groups, like absolute legend. The thing is, they're so respectful, Skin Dread. Like they've obviously done well off it, but they just live the life of a normal person. Mainstream kills them, mate, but it's what makes money, and it's right, Fenton, and you can put that into the brewery scene as well, can't you? As soon as it becomes like neck oil, amazing beer. Probably wouldn't be the only one to disagree that to probably wouldn't be the only one to say that it's a completely different beer since it's been taken over by Heineken and is literally in every pub in the UK. It's mainstream makes money, doesn't it? I can imagine Benji Webb has a pretty cool bike. I'm not gonna lie. Mate, Wales has got some class bands. Some of my favourite bands are from Wales. Yeah, I mean Ed Sheeran started on SBTV, didn't it? Grime Channel back in the day. Obviously, iconic video with example. Nando Skank. Blew from there. We don't talk about them, mate. We do not talk about them. Carlin Bruder. Favourite Welsh bands, right? Got Bullet for My Valentine. Absolute class. Probably seen them so many times wearing the t shirt in my videos. Got a little band called The Blackout from Merthyr Tydfil. Absolutely class. So many. Funeral for a Friend. Absolute class. One of my favourite bands from Wales. Do a good band in Wales, I'll give you that. Do a good YouTube brewing channel as well. Homebrew Griffo. If you ain't subscribed to him, he's probably one of my favourite channels out there. He's up there in my list. Obviously, like with the likes of Rick and Brew Bros and Apartment Brewer and Clawhammer, and but he's a really good channel as well. So when Peter turns around now and tells me he knows Sean Smith from the Blackout or something. Yeah, he's really good, mate. I was trying to explain to Fenton about his Carlton Flow chiller setup. Fenton don't believe me that if with a Carlton Flow chiller you can just like cool straight into your fermentation vessel. I'm on Dark Rock Sea Breeze, mate. I'm trying to kick the keg, trying to finish it. Still trying to find this playlist. I've literally had Spotify since like 2010, so I've got so many playlists. Did you listen to the Reworks album that Pendulum did? That was really good. Like remasters and remixes. Yeah, I think we all loved punk when it first come out, didn't it? Didn't we? It was a really good beer. Said to Fenton in the past we should, because obviously they publish all the recipes, don't we? They published a lot of their recipes. Say it's a good playlist. It's somehow got two songs in, so I feel like some of the songs have been removed. So two songs that were in this playlist, I feel like I really picked it up were "I Need Air" by Magnetic Man and "Original Nutter" by Shy Effects. I mean, that's a classic, in it. Yeah, mate, they're available on the Brewdog website. Find it class, Peter. I ain't got a bad word to say about it. Yeah, Hazy was a great beer, and then it's also become very commercialised. They dropped the ABV, didn't they? I think was it originally about 7%, and what's it now, about 4 or 5%? Or did they re-release it as OG Hazy? I can't remember. Here's three bands for you, Teddy. So we got Document One. I don't know if they're still about. Um, Coven. See, Wake You Up. It's a bit of a classic by them, innit? And Mode Step. I was a massive fan of them when they came about. I think he does a lot. Is it someone Fred in it? I can't remember. He does a lot with him now. Let me go into my first ever Spotify playlist. Sorry, it's just sort of come off brewing now, and is on just chatting. Right, recently added. Let's go right to the bottom. Yeah, Document One. I think they supported Mode Step at the time that I saw him. Sorry, just catching up with the chat. No, I'm the same, mate. God, there's some throwbacks in here. I really like the Stay Too Long, the Pendulum remix by Plan B. That was a really good. That's what it's about, isn't it? What else have I got in here? Hadouken. Did anyone, they're not really drum and bass, but did anyone listen to Hadouken back in the day? Subfocus. Can't believe I missed them. Are they still about? Oh, what they did. What was their song? Rocket, won it. Could this be real? They were anthems. Yeah, it's a cracking beer though, that mate. I literally download 2023. I literally that's all I drank. That and hard seltzers because it was 30 degrees and there was no water anywhere. Alvin Risk. Was he dubstep or drum and bass? Oh, did they sell out? Did they Sub Focus? I literally ain't listened to him for so many years. It's a nice party come about, didn't they? That was Pendulum's little side project that was a bit of a flop. Nero. Don't know if they're more dubsteppy though. So I literally got like a playlist here, and then randomly Vindaloo by Fat Les is in there. Just randomly. Oh, here we go. Dr. P, Big Boss. Flux Pavilion, I Can't Stop. Every Day by Rusco. Basshead by Bass Nectar. Scream. Noisier. Was he drum and bass? Yeah, he does it every time, mate. I've got some awful videos of me doing the Newport helicopter. I might have to drop them into a video at one point. Top was off, man boobs are out, 30-degree heat, sweating like it had gone out of fashion because I was in a crowd of about 20,000 people. Sweat dripping off the man boobs doing the Newport helicopter, so yeah. Ruby Mild. I like the idea of that, Fen. Sorry, we've gone off track talking about music. I think that's about it, mate. I think that's all I've got. So I used to listen to a lot back in the day. But it's alright, Teddy. It's been a bit of a flashback. I might actually have to have a listen to some tomorrow. I think it was like the era of like the first Forza Horizon, and that had like quite a drum and bass sort of vibe to it. But yeah, I'd say Hold Your Colour by Pendulum and um, Meaning Silco for me as well by Pendulum was a really good album because it was quite rocky, and obviously I'd got that rockiness to me. I actually got probably about 5 6 years ago. They did when they brought out the Reworks album. I think they released 120 vinyl kits, all the vinyls, all the CDs, and for £120, and somehow I managed to get one, and it's one of my most prized possessions. Literally, vinyls are unopened. The whole package is unopened. I always said if I ever had kids, I'd pass it on to them, show them what proper music is, but it's not on the agenda. Yeah, Rick, that'd be really cool, mate. That'd be really cool. We try and find a photo of that vinyl thing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Oh no, I can. Just like this. So that's like the packaging. It's got all the vinyls in. They're still all sealed. I don't even know how I managed to get one. But I hope in a few years' time that it'd be worth a fair bit. Yeah, Teddy, there will be, mate. Especially with the way that records have come back round. I mean, everyone's buying them. Like I don't buy CDs now, but I end up buying records. Got a record player. We've packed it up now, but it was on the back here. Was that the vid of your little one doing an extract kit, mate? Doesn't time fly? I swear to God, since COVID, time's literally just like flown by on it. It's absolutely flown by. Yeah, mate, they are. I think I brought a Bring Me the Horizon album, which was originally out on CD and now on vinyl. I think it was like 30 odd quid. But love Bring Me the Horizon, love the whole story. Followed them when they were a tiny band, and now obviously they're massive. The only band I've actually got tattooed on me. That much of a fanboy. So it was worth every penny. How about Baseline, Teddy? Did you get into that? Me and Fen like blast a bit of baseline every now and then when we like brewing or in the car together. We had quite a big scene in the Midlands. We had like DJ, EJ, and stuff. I feel like we've already had this conversation actually. I've just had a bit of deja vu. Yeah, yeah. You got some classic baseline anthems, haven't you? Dutty Wine by Burger Boy. Smile by TS7. PS by Lauren Mason and Burger Boy. T2 Heartbroken. I mean, it's like proper Bluetooth infrared days, wasn't it? That. E-Tap Rhythm by Triller. Classics, mate. It's come back round, hasn't it? Baseline. Fenton, you'll be glad to know that's the first 400 gig of footage finally transferred. Just another, 600 gig to go. I'm gonna have to call it a night in a minute, though, boys. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning, so having too much fun though. Just don't want to end it. That's what it's all about. Coming on here, having a chat, having a ramble. Sounds like a you problem. Well, you jump on there, mate. Take over from it. Sure, you've got loads of energy in you. How long are my kegerator lines? I've got. Let me work this out. Got 2 meters of 5/16 and then a meter of the really thin tubing. So it comes out of my keg at 5/16, then goes into the reducer for a meter, and then back up, I think. I'll send you a photo, mate. That gives me a pretty decent, yeah, decent flow. It wasn't pre-planned. I just ended up with 2 meters of 5/16 to go to my keg, and then it was pouring too fast, so I ended up putting a reduced line in, which I bought 3 meters of, so cut it down into 3. I'll send you a photo, guy. It's a bit of a mess, but seems to pour well. I mean, that didn't have a massive head on it, and it's lasting. Rick, enjoy the brew day, mate. Let us know how it goes. If you've any issues or any feedback, mate, we're here to learn. We are here to learn. We're winging it as we go. So any feedback you have, mate, it'd be really, really much appreciated. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Teddy has. Mine pours pretty slow as well, but I'd rather it be slow and nicely carved compared to a fast flow and fast flow that's like way over carved and foaming and just messy. Rick, look forward to that, mate. Said I'm on nights tomorrow night, so I might not be in and out of the Facebook group, but it's I shall catch up with him. Fenn's at work as well all day tomorrow, so if we don't reply straight away, I do apologise. Right then, lads. I mean that's 10:30. My file's just transferred. I think we'll call it there. You know what? I'm glad I did this. It was a spur of the moment thing, but it's been amazing chatting to you all. Just once again, um, yeah, just so much. Thanks so much from the bottom of our heart from me and Fenton. Like this has just gone crazy. The fact we can attract this many people into a live stream and have, I mean, it's not mad numbers, but just to be able to sit here and chat and everything, mate. It's just crazy. I can probably tell I'm getting tired now. I've had a few beers, so I'll catch you all next week sometime. So I'm on nights now, and we'll be about. Fenn's brewing on Wednesday, so probably be some footage in there round about then. But yeah, it's just been great to catch up with you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, lads.